Okay, so I tried recording this video a couple times, but I just haven't really been able to actually make it through this fight in a manner that I was satisfied with, I would say, per the recording. I apologize for if I sound a little different in this video. I did actually, I think, caught a cold again recently. My fault for not bundling up properly in this very, very cold weather that we are having. And yeah, so if you guys hear any coughing, sniffling, or if my voice just sounds like crap, that is why. But without further ado, we're going to be taking on the new Gokus Enemies, I think it's called, Redzone stage. I'm really glad that we're getting more Redzone. I think for a while we weren't getting Redzones, but we actually have a Redzone now. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in. Oh yeah, I actually almost forgot about all the new Dokkan stuff. Gotta get used to this new new overlay and stuff. Okay, so I am going to be running a movie bosses team. This is Broly's team, the Tech Carnival Broly, who is going to be returning in actually just a couple days, I think. I don't know if he's going to be on part 1 or part 2 banner. The big question I'm having, I don't know if this was already answered, please correct me if it's already been answered, please inform me in the comments. But are we going to be having 3 banners, or is it just going to be 2 banners for the anniversary? I'm just not sure. Hopefully it's just 2, and the carnivals end up being on the same banner, kind of like how we just got over Christmas. But there's a chance that there'll be like 3 banners, and that'll be actually kind of insane. And I also wonder if that's what we're going to be seeing moving forward. Now, the chances are probably not. Maybe it's just an anniversary thing. We can probably also see this for anniversary. Maybe it's something they do to kind of just make the anniversary special. And I think I'm also okay with that. I don't mind with that just being a thing for the anniversary that makes it special. I think that would be pretty cool. God, I'm over here dying just trying to survive while recording this video. I kind of also wanted to very briefly just address why I haven't recorded a video in like so long. I think it's been like a week or 2. It's been a very long time. I took a little break from uploading. That's because pretty much my whole apartment had, I'm not gonna say flooded, but we had a lot of water come into the apartment from like a busted pipe or something. And I've just been trying to work out, getting that fixed and things of that nature. A lot of things just been going on in the background. A lot of unfortunate things that couldn't really be foreseen or avoided. So yeah, still trying to get videos out, but it has been a little bit more difficult. But we are going to be here today. Maybe we'll just upload every other day. I do want to be able to record for anniversary, but the way things are looking, like it might be a little late. When does anniversary start? I want to say the 29th is officially starts, the 28th, night of the 28th. So I'm going to see if I can be here for the night of the 28th. But there is like a removal crew coming here to rip up a bunch of carpet, rip up a bunch of tiles. My apartment isn't that big. They'll be making a lot of noise. So we'll see how that goes. But I mean, I should be back and ready to go by like the 1st of February at the very least. We should be good and cleared up. Even though I'm sick, I am just gonna try and just power through it. I don't really like taking these really long hiatuses and breaks, just because like it just kills like the little bit of growth, the little bit of momentum that I'm getting. It's not much, but the little bit that I'm getting kind of just kills that. So I do want to just go back to uploading every single day, maybe even every other day. Maybe just one day we don't get a video. I wasn't uploading on the weekends for a little bit of time, but then I started doing it again. I don't really have like a really solid upload schedule. I was also streaming. I was trying to work on a streaming schedule, but that didn't go so well either. Is this Broly's second? Oh, you've locked my friend here. Okay. Let's go ahead and just pop Broly's active skill. So far this fight seems pretty easy. I haven't really noticed any difficulty. Yeah, we know you can do that. Let's also go ahead and transform my Broly. I did have the sound off. Maybe I'll turn it back on for the next video. I don't know if they're playing any music in the background yet, but that's what I was kind of worried about, why I ended up turning the sound off. I don't know if you guys also noticed, but there's like a bunch of new icons. I think the Dokkan 2 update overall looks pretty cool. There's just a lot going on. There's so much going on. It's actually kind of crazy. Here goes Nappa. How many phases are in this fight? I should have looked at the details. I actually seen the details when I was recording this the other day. So I did get a brief of the details. Now, I did clear the event, to be fair. I did completely finish this fight, but I wasn't satisfied with the recording again. So that's why I'm kind of like re-recording it. So like this isn't really my initial reaction to this fight. When I first went through this fight, I found it to actually be pretty easy, but it kind of dragged on a little bit. Grade 8 Vegeta has like 160 million HP. That is a lot. Now there are characters that can kind of damage him down, but I mean, it's very clear that these fights are getting longer. I haven't really took a look at any of the other fights, but we do have like 6 stages that I do need to get through. If I'm gonna record them all tonight and then upload them periodically throughout the week, that would be like best case scenario, but that's probably not going to happen. Let's go ahead and transform with this Broly too. Cellmax, what turn is he on? Cellmax Cellmax is on turn 3, so yeah, let's just go ahead and float him off. I think movie bosses activates his thing too, but I don't know. I like Beerus though. Beerus is cool, so why even take the risk? We'll just use Beerus. Have you guys seen the new passive stuff, the passive screen? It looks so good now. There's still a little bit of things that confuse me that I do need to look into a little more. Maybe actually that'll be a good video to make to inform myself and then just break down the entire, all the new symbols and what they all mean. I think that'll be a really cool video for Dokkan. I think Dokkan has a lot of really good creators behind it, but sometimes you genuinely just can't find some things. Some things like I look for, I just can't find. So maybe I have to be the person to create those things for everybody. But I'm just not that confident in my knowledge. I think that's what it is. Sometimes I'm scared to kind of misinform people, which is why I kind of don't like to take that step of being like super informative about things, just because like people get information wrong, and I don't want to be that guy to get things wrong all the time. You don't want to be known as that guy that's always wrong and not to trust what he says. You know what I mean? Like, that's a bad reputation to have. All right, so we are about halfway through this fight. We have one more stage after this, which is the stage that has the most HP. We are doing a ton of damage though. That is good. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this. So crush Paragraphs, thank you. We don't have animations on as well. I'm playing with animations off. We'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll do this for the number. Alright, another sniffle incoming. Holy. I can't breathe out of like my left nostril. This really irking me. I need to blow my nose so bad. Alright, we're only on turn 5. That's pretty long, isn't it? Does that feel pretty long? Usually we're like almost wrapping up fights around this time, but we still have like a whole nother phase to get through. And do we kill? I don't even think we kill him here. There's a good chance we don't even kill him here. Yeah, we still have a whole yeah, we're ending this like after turn 10 easily. We easily got like 5 more turns in here. Now that I'm seeing this fight, I think I would like to run some characters that kind of like have to stack up in some of these fights, huh? Yeah, these guys have a ton of HP. Like, these enemies have a lot of HP. Oh my, that's gonna take forever. But I mean, I think that's kind of fun, right? That's kind of fun to run different characters. You'll get to see a little more. Okay, sorry, I had a phone call and I also had to blow my nose, but we got Broly. Like I was saying, I think before I was interrupted, I think longer fights are kind of nice because you'll get to see a lot more of these transformations. I feel like last year we got a lot of characters that have these transformations and then these conditions, but you almost never got to see them because the fights weren't long enough or they were just a little too difficult early on. Like the Goku and Frieza fight, I mean, you can say that's like a longer fight, which I mean it is a longer fight, but I mean it's harder. It's a lot harder early on than compared to this fight, which I mean I feel like this fight is like just pretty easy the entire way around. But I mean it's more fun just because you can see more things. Like an easy fight that you beat in like 2 turns isn't very fun, but an easy fight that you can beat in like 10 turns, I would say it's a little bit better for other characters, like a character like the Super Saiyan 2 Goku that just easy ate. A character that I had a lot of complaints about. I didn't end up making a video on him just because I didn't really enjoy using the characters in the fights that I were using him in. Like he just felt like a very frustrating character to me, and I didn't really want to make a video where I just talked super negatively about him, which is what ended up happening with every video I recorded. And then so I just didn't upload a video on him because like I feel like it just kind of wasn't fair to the character because the content around the game just wasn't really catered towards him. Does that make sense? But yeah, but I mean, if content is going to kind of trend in this direction for 2025, I think I mean, there probably won't be as much of a dislike, at least from me, from like a lot of these transforming characters. I think Tech UI is another like real big criminal of this. Is I think Tech UI is really cool. I think he's actually pretty strong in base. Obviously a lot better when he goes MUI, but how often do you see him go MUI? Not often enough to justify running him in a lot of these fights. And then again, he has one of the better mechanics in the game where he cancels dodge cancellation, which is really good for the Goku and Frieza fight. But because he can't transform until turn 5, you're usually on Goku and Frieza by turn 3 or turn 4. It's like, how useful is that dodge cancellation really? Like, it's not really that useful because you don't get it in time. But I mean, if fights are structured like this, I mean, that's again a really easy way they could have changed that, is just give like the first 2 phases some more HP. Just give them more HP, let them live a little longer, and then boom, suddenly that's not a problem anymore. And I think that's kind of what they did here with these fights. So I am very excited to run some of these other characters in these fights if we're going this long. I am running a pretty damaging team here. I like to say I'm running a pretty damaging team, and we're still like, we're not through with this fight yet. We're like 7 or 8 turns in, and I think Vegeta actually has a good bit of health left. Yeah, he still has a good bit of health left, and we're 7 turns in. Safe to say we're probably gonna finish this fight around turn 10, turn 11. I could be wrong. We could finish around 8 or 9. I mean, I doubt 8, but we could finish around turn 9. That's 9, 10, or 11. That's probably where we're gonna be wrapping up this fight. And I think that's totally fine. Now, I mean, if you have a short attention span, maybe that's not fine for you. Maybe you like the shorter, more difficult content. But again, I think just some of the units that we've gotten so far are just geared more towards that longer content, which means, I mean, it's overall probably just better for them. I'm not complaining much about this at all. I adore it. I like it. But to talk more about this fight, oh my lord, as we're literally talking about these fights being longer, we're just watching Vegeta just live all these insane super attacks. I wonder how Tech, I should have brought the Tech LR Broly, not the Carnival one, but the one that EZA'd this last year, not this year. We're in 2025. Another thing I kind of wanted to bring up is I think most, if not all, of the 2024 characters, besides like the first half of 2024, the first half of 2024 wasn't very good, at least on global. I know JP, the first half of 2024 was Anniversary. On global, it was not. The first half of 2024 kind of sucked. But after Anniversary, plus, I mean, I would say Tech Vegeta, I think all the characters in 2024 are going to be pretty good throughout 2025. Like, are they going to be like slot 1 demons? Probably not, but I think they're all going to be really good. I mean, and just seeing like what 2025 has so far, what have we gotten? We got Kid Buu, we've gotten Super Saiyan 2 Goku, we got Daima Goku, and we got Glorio. I think 2025, there's just a lot to be had. Oh, I guess maybe we can finish turn 9, huh? Maybe I was wrong about turn 10. We actually did like a pretty big amount of damage here. Thanks, Janima. He gets another one? It's a normal. Normals look good. How are you guys liking the Dokkan 2 update? I don't think I've asked that, but is everyone enjoying the Dokkan 2 update? I know me personally, I am enjoying this Ooh, big bad bosses. No, you guys don't have big bad bosses? What? Oh my god. What? Broly's don't have big bad bosses. Okay, good to know. But yeah, I've actually been enjoying the Dokkan 2 update. A couple minor complaints here or there. But I mean, overall, I think it's really good. I do like the information that they've made available, how easy it is to kind of get this information and retain the information. I do really like that. And then they kind of just cleaned everything up. They made everything look a lot more appealing to the eyes. More like, you know, it actually feels like Dragon Ball at this point. Isn't that kind of crazy to say that something feels like Dragon Ball? All right, Broly, finish us off. This is a Dokkan attack, so this is going to do a lot of damage. I think... Oh, yeah, we're done. Bro, he just did 50 mil. My man's just did 50 million. Okay, a 50 mil crit. Sure, thanks, Broly. I would have took that like ages ago, and we would have been done with this fight, but no. 50 mil crit? No one's really living that. All right, that's going to be the fight, and that's also going to be the video. Not too bad, not too long. Again, longer fight. That was actually quite fun. I actually am pretty satisfied with how this run went through and how it came out. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Again, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one, and peace out.